Are we up? All right, we out here. Welcome to the warehouse. It's empty now. Fulfillment's gonna be taken somewhere else. So this is gonna be bare bones up in here. The next drop is the buckle bags. So we are at the moment sourcing the leather from Italy, and we're trying to make sure that it's perfect when they do the bulk production of the hides and tan it. So I have to ship my bag to them to make sure that it's finalized and perfect. So now we're off to UPS. And this is what a day in the life is of your boy. This weather's nice. Usually it's probably hot as shit. And now we're back. Sal's pulling up. Serena's also pulling up. So we're gonna have a squad out there. And that's really it. Today, we're just trying to get everything finalized, trying to get us ahead of the curve in terms of designing stuff. I'm like talking to the government to get our money back from the duties, jumping around, jumping hoops. Out here jumping through hoops. Back to the grind. Ooh. Hopefully gonna try to do this bi-weekly, weekly. So I had a big old rant on TikTok, mainly about why we kind of transitioned all of our fulfillment overseas and actually moved our fulfillment from here to somewhere else. So to give you back story and the timeline of everything. So we were with the fulfillment center in Orlando for about a year and a half, year and some change. Towards the end of the year of last year, they just were not good. Like, they just were not good at all. So we decided to take the initiative and move everything here. So I got a warehouse and we're like, all right, we're just gonna do fulfillment. So we started to do fulfillment and everything like that. And, you know, I realized, one, I don't wanna be in the warehouse business. That's not what I'm here for. Our goal is to just consistently develop beautiful product, focus on everything like that, and kind of delegate the fulfillment logistics side if we can. So because if we grow, more orders grow, we got to get a bigger warehouse, we have to get more shelving, we have to get more people, we have to get, you know, it's just a whole nother thing that your brain has to kind of consume and focus on. We came across a company that is really great, and we have shipped all of our product overseas. So now, multiple reasons on why we did it. Pros. So we have about like a 22% international customer base. There's obviously a little bit of a friction when ordering as an international customer. The reason is because one, shipping rates are really high. Two, you don't know what the duties are going to be and the taxes and everything like that when it comes into your country. You don't really know exactly what that'll look like. You just know you have a bill. Like a few times where people have ordered from Australia, for instance, they're paying damn near $50 in shipping. And let's say they order a $250 pair of jeans and they're paying like $150 in duties. So they had to pay an extra $200 in just logistic purposes. We don't want to do that anymore. And that was a huge importance for me to bring the best value to everybody. Not only in product, because I do truly think our product is one of the best in the market, but two, the logistics side as well. Faster shipping, cheaper shipping costs, and no duties when it arrives. That you're just gonna receive it like everybody else does domestically in America. Another pro that helps us as a business in America, when we're importing all of this product in, so if we're importing denim, so in October of last year, so Q3, Q4 time, I ordered a bunch of denim to come in. It was like 2,000 pairs of jeans. On those 2,000 pairs of jeans, I have to pay so much money in duties alone to the government after we had, you know, the tariff thing that has happened and a blanket 15% over the current 15% that we were taxed initially. So now we're taxed about 32% on what the product value is. So if it cost us, let's say it's $100. Let's say our jeans cost $100. We now have to pay the government $32 a pair on those jeans to the government so they can release our shipments and we can then have them and then ship out to all over the world. So two issues that happened and stemmed from that. One, our cash flow cycle was hurt as a business because we are investing a substantial amount of money in duty payments. And with that being said, we're investing so much money into duty payments that it's causing us to, you know, lose out on money in the bank. It's also having us invest in money that we don't really want to. We'd rather invest in actual more product, better packaging, everything in that, marketing, so many different things, hiring. We don't have the capabilities of actually doing that. Oh, I'm losing my train of thought. The pros about us shipping all of our product overseas and also shipping to America, multiple reasons. One pro is our cash flow cycle as a business, we get to keep that cash. The reason is when we import a bunch of products to America, we have to pay duties on the entire invoice regardless if we've sold those items or not, we have to pay duties on those products regardless. Let's say it's a $100,000 invoice. We have to spend $32,000 in duty payments to the government. Regardless if we have sold those products or not, we have to pay the government that amount of money. That doesn't include shipping costs. Shipping is, substantially higher once we're shipping from Europe to America. Costs a lot of money. We're shipping by air, shipping pallets, all of those things. Of course, shipping by boat is a lot more cost effective, but we unfortunately are not at the scale yet where we have so many designs that are designed out for the year or like in advance where we can kind of judge that or plan for that. So we're working on that in the back end. But helps our cash flow cycle substantially. Number two, if we were to import, let's say a pair of jeans or a leather jacket or a pair of trousers into America now in our new fulfillment center, we will pay the duties on that product. Now we pay duties after we've received the full retail value. Before, a year ago, we were paying duties on the trousers regardless if they sold or not. Now we are paying duties only if they have sold at their full retail value. So that helps us as a business substantially with cash flow. So yeah, overall just a better experience for everybody involved, for the customer, for us. It helps us in terms of our supply chain turnarounds. We make all of like 80% of our product in Turkey. So going to our fulfillment center will take like 2 days because it's so central to Europe. Another thing is the shipping cost is substantially cheaper to ship from Turkey to this fulfillment center. A third thing is we're not having to pay duties multiple times because this warehouse is in a bonded free trade zone. So what that means is also when this warehouse is in a free trade zone, it's just sitting in this zone where it's going to come in and it's going to go back out because we're not importing into that country or we're not importing into the actual country specifically. It's in this zone where it's just open to the world. If we ship from Turkey to the free trade zone and then that ships to the US, we only pay duties on when it enters the US. We don't have to pay it twice. If you're doing any logistics or anything like that, you should look into if you're working with overseas fulfillment centers. So that's kind of the big shift for us. We've cleared out this warehouse. We're going to redesign the warehouse. We're going to use the warehouse as for, just to focus on creative, focus on marketing, focus on designing, and focus on just keep pushing the envelope forward for Pearled Ivory. So we're really excited about that. I need to get all this fucking boxes out of here. Yeah. So a lot of times when we're doing product, we'll make a lot of products and sometimes they don't see the light of day. And like you can see how much damn product doesn't see the light of day. Whether that's for, pricing structures, it's too expensive to make. We don't think that it's just gonna do well in the market. So many different things, to be honest. Yeah, there's so many reasons why we don't move forward with certain products, but the ones that do, we're very happy about. We work with some of the best, if not, they do some of the top luxury factories from like Loewe to J.W. Anderson to Fear of God. So many different incredible brands that everyone knows well. Yeah, we are very excited about that. We really give a shit about all the product we're developing. So it's really nice to see them come to life and see them see the light of day when it's actually time to come to sell. To all the viewers, this is Serena. She's helping us do a lot of different things from social media to PR to partnerships, all that stuff. Oh, we're good. Shift turned off, God, yeah. I don't have a bag with me now. I have that one, yeah, but just for marketing purposes, we don't have nothing. So that's why I did it, because I was like, we'll get it soon. Later. Button shirt, called our dinner shirt, but name is pending. This is one of them. We have another white one here, but there's so much makeup on it that I would be embarrassed to show you. The buttons are not gonna be that color. They're gonna be black. This is from like a beautiful 100% cotton, like lightweight fabric. It is a fitted shirt. So for me on the market, I love fitted silhouettes, kind of more feminine silhouettes. And for me, I never found a button shirt that fit my shoulders well, my chest well, anything like that. We developed that. Every single one that was on the market was either extremely long. I mean, this is made for you to tuck in, by the way, but this was made extremely long or super wide, and it was always folding here, and it never looked good in trousers. And I was like, what the hell? I can't find anything on the market that fits me well or is soft or like isn't extremely heavy. So we developed that. We have this beautiful leather blazer that's coming out in the springtime, made from like a vegetal lambskin. So vegetal basically meaning that like the way that they're kind of tanning the process, there's not any chromium during the tanning process of developing the leather. So it's kind of a little bit more of a sustainable route. Obviously, you know the Isaac jacket. This shit is beautiful. This was the V1. We took the strap out and we changed the zippers to Excella zippers, as well as the buttons are snaps. But this is the espresso jacket. Bro, this jacket became our best seller. Shout out y'all. But this is the most goated jacket on the market for the price. Next. Well, hell, I'm wearing them. These jeans. These are the 1958 Carolina denim. If you don't know, so have been around for 5 years. The first 2 years we were sourcing vintage Levi's, everything like that. I probably have sourced like over 1,000 pairs of jeans in my day. So we have found a factory that can develop, beautiful washes that look vintage, everything like that. And these are the straight leg denim that we will be coming out with in May, and then boot cut will be coming later. But those two silhouettes are the main focuses. 1211s have been something that we love, but as we are progressing in our own styles and evolving, we want to make a little bit more of a staple denim that you could grab in different washes, different fabrics, everything like that. So these are the 1958 denim. That's kind of cool. Oh.
They curated looks for each person at the dinner.
Oh, that's really cool.
So it's so cool.
I think just because I'm so spread into product, sometimes I'm like, okay, like what is our basis, and like how do we move forward and create goals together? Like how do we create like benchmarks? Like if we could do that, that would be good.
Oh.
Yo! That's pretty much it on this side. And yeah, so if you ever want to see more of me yapping, obviously subscribe here, but also follow me on TikTok.